right. Let's go ahead and start with some breathing. You can sit down on your towel or yoga block if you'd like, or you can sit on the floor. I want you to give yourself a nice big hug, squeeze your knees, and as you inhale, feel that stretch and extension up in your upper back. Let's do 5 breaths at your own pace. If you're looking for a rhythm, in for 4, exhale for 8. You can squeeze your knees a little tighter so that as you inhale, you naturally get that stretch in your upper back. Last one. All right, we are going to start today with some shoulder cars. So go ahead and grab your bell. We're going to start with our shoulder cars on the right, so bell in your left hand. And we're adding this bell so that we're not pulling ourselves over. We just want to add some tension. So shoulders straight, stand up nice and tall. And we're going to break down the shoulder car. So we're going to start palm facing in, and we're just going to reach up and back, and we're really going to try to push our arm past our ear, and then we're going to come back down. Okay, so we're going to do 3 in this position, getting as much extension as you can. On the third one, I want you to hold it, go ahead and make a fist, and we're going to rotate. So we're going to take and turn from our bicep, and then turn back the other direction. Get tight in your legs, in the lower half of your body. Pull your abs in tight. One more rotation. And then we're going to open our palm back up. And we're going to start to rotate, turning our thumb. We're going to reach back behind ourselves as far as we can. And then come back up to your head. So reach back behind. 2. And the third one, we're going to hold and make a fist. So you're trying to reach back behind your body at an angle, and then we are going to rotate here in this position. Breathe into it. Look for your max axial rotation coming from your shoulder. And go ahead and open your hand back up, reaching behind you, your thumb reaching back towards your hip. And then we're going to come back out to that position. And down. Reach. Your palm is reaching towards the sky. Behind you. And back down. And then go ahead and close your fist. And we're going to just do some rotations here down by our side. The turn, we want to visualize an X on our bicep, and we're turning it in towards our body and then up to the sky. Really squeeze out that bell on the other side. Go ahead and bring your hand back towards your hip, and we're going to now reverse it. So we're going to lift up. 1, 2, and 3, and now we're going to go up to the top and rotate back behind for 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to come straight down to the front, palm facing in, and reach up once again. put it all together with a full shoulder car on this side. Finding all those sticking points, rotating, pushing through. And then reverse, so lift up from the back and come back around. We're going to do 5 here, so let's reset, get our legs, everything's tight, tighter than our shoulder. This is our second. If you have any issues or any pain here, go around it. We're looking for your range of motion. That was 3. Make sure you're breathing. Last one on this side. And all the way back around to the front. Okay, go ahead, set your bell down for a second. Let's shake out. Get loose before we do it on the left side. So switch the bell to your right hand. Okay, plant your feet firmly in the floor. Lock it all in as we start with our quarter shoulder cars. Palm facing towards you. That thumb is reaching back behind us. On the third one, we hold at the top. Make a fist for our rotations. So your rotation in each one of these positions, you should notice slight differences. Focusing on your shoulder. Okay, we're going to go ahead and open our palm back up. And we're going to reach back behind us, turning our thumb as we do, and come back up to the top. 2. And 3. We're going to hold here, make a fist for our rotations. Make sure you hold your abs in tight. They're one of the first things we seem to let go of. Go ahead and open your palm back up and come back towards your butt, and we're going to lift up for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come back to your side, make a fist, and add our couple rotations here, turning from your bicep. 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to send it back the other way. So we're going to reach back for 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. We're going to come up to the top, rotating our hand around that sticking point. 3, here. Now we're going to come down and back up for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now let's put it all together. We have 5 full shoulder cars on our left side. Try to smooth it out the best that you can. Two more. And last one. All right, let's go ahead and set our bell down. Give that a little break. Shake out. You guys can remain standing. You can come into a kneeling position. We're going to do a little bit of passive movement with our shoulders. So I want you to go ahead and take your arm straight out from your shoulder and then bend at the elbow. Okay, we're gonna start with the right side. From here, try to rotate, pushing your hand downward as far as you can. And once you get where you think you can hold that, let's go ahead and add the other arm. We're gonna cup the elbow, and then our elbow on our left is gonna push against where our wristwatch would be. Okay, and I want you to push down and hold. Okay, squeeze your legs, get tight for 10, 9, 8, 7. You're creating a lot of tension between your left elbow and your right wrist. 2, 1. Don't release. Now try to reverse the tension and pull that right wrist off of the elbow, pulling your arms apart from each other, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and relax. We're going to do that one more time. Okay, so reaching your right hand out in front of you, bend at the elbow. Okay, and then rotate just as far as you can. Make a fist and go ahead and add the other hand. So we're cupping the elbow, and then we are pushing. We're creating all of the tension here first to get that max rotation. Okay, using the strength of our other arm, we're going to hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and try to pull that wrist off of the elbow and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're going to switch sides. All right. If I can do this with a giant bumblebee buzzing around my head, you guys are all good. All right, go ahead and reach out with your left. Bend at the elbow and press your palm so that you're inward rotating. Okay, go ahead and make a fist and add your other arm. Okay, cup your elbow towards your wristwatch, and we are going to pressing into each other for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to separate the two. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake out. It's going to be your last one. So try to create as much tension as you can in between your two arms. We're going to lift up to shoulder height, bend at the elbow, push, and then add our other arm. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to lift and separate the two and hold it. Get as tight as you can everywhere else for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, you guys could be standing or kneeling. We are going to do some scap cars. So we're focusing on the way our shoulder blade is rolling around on our rib cage. And the shoulder of focus, or the scap of focus, is going to be the side with the bell this time, okay? So squeeze the bell in your right hand. Make sure your shoulders remain square. Don't let that bell pull you down. Okay, and we're going to start with just a shrug up and then pushing down as hard as we can towards the floor and up, and then push down. Make sure that other shoulder is not moving. And down. Abs, legs, you guys know the drill. Get everything tight. Up and down. Okay, now we're going to do the more difficult one where we're going to roll forward and then roll back. Okay, so that bell is not leaving your leg. Focus on that shoulder blade rolling around your rib cage, forward and back. Last one. We're going to put it all together. We're going to make a big circle. So we're going to go up, forward, down, and back. Up, forward, down, and back. One more time this direction. We're going to switch directions and back. So now we're going to go up and back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward. Okay, let's switch and do it all on the other side. Okay, you can take a look at yourself, get your shoulders square, make a fist in the hand that does not have the bell. We're on our left side now, and we're going to start with that shoulder shrug up and pushing down. So we're not trying to bring our ear towards our shoulder. We're simply pulling our shoulder up as high as we can and then pushing it down and away. One more, up and then down, and now we're going to go forward and back, forward and back. Squeezing your legs especially helps on this so that that rocking motion isn't throwing the rest of your body out of alignment. Stand up or kneel tall. Okay, let's put it together. Up, forward, down, back. One more this direction. Now we're going to go up, back, down, and forward. Up, back, down, and forward. One more. And relax. All right, we're going to switch positions here. We're going to come into a quadruped, so on your hands and knees. Okay, you can go ahead and place your bell out of your way for now. All right, so hands directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Nice neutral spine here with your back. And we are going to start on our right side. So we are going to lift our arm up and then out. And from here, we're going to bend at the elbow, keeping the rest of our body. So our shoulders are square to the floor, hips are square to the floor, and we are just pulling that elbow as high as we can. And our hand is coming back behind our head, not touching. We're going to do two more here in this position. Abs are firing, keeping your body neutral. Okay, rotate your thumb. Now your palm is reaching up towards the sky behind you. And now we're pulling our hand up our back, trying not to touch our back as we do so. Five more. Hold it in. Two. Last one. Extend out and rotate as you come back forward. I'm going to switch and do it all on the other side. All right, so plant your right hand into the ground. Our left is reaching out in front of us as we reach up and then out and pulling that back side of our palm across the back of your head, keeping that elbow nice and high. Square up your shoulders to the floor. 4, 5, 5 more. Breathe. Last 2 before we move. 1, go ahead and rotate. Reach back behind you, and we have 10 behind our back. Try to keep your elbow in the same place as much as possible. 7, 8, 9, and our last one. And come all the way back forward. Okay, I want you guys to take and turn your fingertips towards your body. Okay, and from here we are gently going to sit back, pressing our palms into the ground, getting a little bit of a wrist stretch, and come back forward. So grab the ground with those fingertips, pull back, breathe at the bottom, and come back up. Make sure you have your fingertips spread wide, feeling the ground underneath of them. Breathe. And come back up. Let's do one more. And come back up. Let's go ahead and keep our fingertips pointed towards us. And now from here, we are going to do the same scap car. So we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together and then push them away. Squeeze together, push into the floor. Okay, so a lot of times during scap cars, especially in this quadruped position, we tend to bend our elbows. This is a lot of tension on our elbows, so we are less likely to do so. So now let's come up and push them back. So pull your shoulders up by your ears and then push them back towards your hips. Get tight in your belly and your legs as much as you can. It's all about control. Nice and slow. Let's put together a couple circles here. So squeeze your shoulder blades together. Come forward and around. Okay, so trying to make a big circle. Forward, up, back, and down. And now let's go the other way. So up, forward, down, and back. Up, forward, down, and back. 2 more. All right, let's do some wrist cards. Let's get out of that position. We're just doing wrist circles here. Okay, loosen them up. Let's go the other direction. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and come into a side lying position. Go ahead and lay down on your side. You are going to relax your head on the floor, and then I want you to bring your arm straight out from your shoulder. Bend up at the elbow, similar to what we were doing before. And now gently pushing our hand down towards the ground. Okay, get as far as you can before you go ahead and let go and hold. And if you need a yoga block or a towel under your head, I strongly suggest it. That way you're not straining at the neck. So let's get back into position. Push down as far as you can and then hold. We have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and pull back out of it. Bring your back of your hand all the way down to the ground and push all the way forward. We're going to do 5 here, and then we're going to do one more passive hold. 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one. Go ahead and press down gently, getting to a position that you think you can hold, and then hold tight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Wiggle those fingers and switch sides. All right, so get into position where you can reach that arm straight out from your shoulder, knees bent up about a 90-degree angle. Rest your head. You need something underneath for your neck for support. Let's do that. Okay, and then we're going to bend up at the elbow and press our arm towards the ground. Gently add some pressure from your other hand. Breathe into it. Once you get as low as you think you can go, release the hand and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of it. Bring that back side of your hand down to the ground. 5 rotations here. 2, 3. Breathe into it. Try to get a little bit lower each time. 4. And our last one. On the 5th, we're going to hold. Gently apply some pressure. And release to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Let's come up. We're going to get back down on the ground so you don't have to go too far, but let's roll our shoulders. Let's punch out our elbows a bit. Loosen up. We're going to finish up today with some T-spine cars on the ground. So if you would like, you can grab your yoga block or your towel. And then we're going to cross our arms across our chest, giving our towel or yoga block a nice big hug and squeeze. Big deep breath. From here, we're going to start one vertebrae at a time, pulling it off the ground. So start with your neck. Tuck your chin under as hard as you can. Slowly pull your upper back off the floor. Your mid back, squeeze, hold up at the top. Take a big deep breath. And then slowly roll yourself back down, one vertebrae at a time, your chin being the last to release. We're going to do 5 of these, nice and slow. Breathe. Tuck your chin. Imagine a wave as each vertebrae pulls up off the floor and hold at the top. Big deep breath. And roll yourself down gently. Your neck is the last thing to uncurl. Okay, keep those feet close to your glutes. That's going to help you engage your legs. Squeezing, you're creating tension in your arms, your chest. Our core has already got it. It knows exactly what it's doing. Okay, big deep breath. Tuck your chin. Let's roll all the way up. Big breath. And rolling ourselves down. We have 2 more. Inhale and roll. Exhale as you're pulling up. Another big deep breath at the top. And then roll yourself back down. We got 1 more here. We're going to hold up at the top and add a bit of a rotation. Inhale in. Roll, pull each vertebrae off the floor, hold up at the top. And now I want you to add a twist with your elbows, pulling those elbows towards the floor. We're gonna bend at our side. We're gonna come back up and then roll down slowly. Okay, let's go to the left. So roll up. We're first going to twist with our elbows. We're gonna side bend, pulling our elbow towards our hip. Come back to center and then roll ourselves back down. Big inhale, one more time each direction. Roll up. Twist. Side bend. Come to center. And then rolling ourselves down, saving our neck for the last piece. Last time to the left, and we are finished. Inhale. Roll all the way up. A twist. Side bend. Come to center. And slow